Welcome back. I have my serious hat on. That means we have some serious business, some news that is very spicy concerning the Steam Deck, sales, and just everything going on with what Valve has dropped. It's honestly some of the biggest news that I've seen in a while, so I'm really excited. Let's get into it. But before we do that, make sure to like, subscribe, bash that bell with your crowbar if you like this video that you're about to watch or just excited about this news. Whatever it is, I'm James and also The Brink, and we're going to get into it now. So let's go on over, and we're gonna play it this way, tour mode. We're going on a tour. Just think of this as a field trip as I guide you through this awesome news, and hopefully it's entertaining. So it's been over a year now, so they missed the birthday a little bit, but you know what? No better time than now to start on some celebrating. They are discounting the Steam Deck by 10% until March 23rd. And so you better jump on this because honestly, I don't think the deck's going to get discounted again for a while. But who knows? Maybe they're testing out the new pricing model to compete with some other devices. Who knows? Maybe there's a Steam Deck 2 and they lied about it being years away and it's coming out this year. I know people aren't going to be excited for that. But these prices, I think people are going to be excited for. 10% off. The base model is $359.10. That one or the highest one are the two that I recommend getting, by the way. The 256 gigabyte version is $576. Then the 512 gigabyte version is $584. Now, I recommend getting the base one if you're going to swap out the SSD, as you're going to get a pretty good deal with that. You can get a 2 terabyte now for about $200, maybe $300. Or you get the premium one if you want that anti-glare etched glass screen, which is nice, but is not a must-have if you're not playing outside. If you're in a low-lit enough area to not need the anti-glare, it's still nice, but not a must, especially for that price. Because for that price range, that jump in price, you can get a 2 terabyte Steam Deck as opposed to a 512 gigabyte Steam Deck. But some of those premium, like if you're a collector like me, getting the keyboard, the virtual keyboard, and some of those other things on that list is nice. So yeah, that's it for that. Those are the two options that I would recommend going with. I think the sooner you get it, the more likely you're going to get it. Because I bet you with these prices that there's going to be a little bit of a back order, meaning if you're towards the end of this sale, you might not be getting it for maybe a week or two. I don't know. All I know is I ordered a new Steam Deck a few days ago. I missed the sale. Yeah, I'm crying a little on the inside, but I got it in 2 days. I ordered it on Sunday. I got it on a Tuesday. I was surprised because it took a week for my last Steam Deck, not this current one, to get in. Now, they also have the top 100 games played on the Steam Deck list, which also, it's nice to see these lists because you can see what's popular, what people are liking, what's most likely going to work well on the deck, but also what people are enjoying along with the sales that comes with it. You can see Hogwarts Legacy is definitely not on sale. Elden Ring is very rarely on sale, but we could maybe see it during this sale season go on sale for 10, 20%. We'll see. Hogwarts, probably not likely. But I will give you a couple of the ones I do highly recommend that are on my list. Vampire Survivor is going to be one that you're just going to waste so much time on in a good way. Witcher 3 is probably one of the best games to come out in the past decade. Then you got Hades. It was essentially made for the Steam Deck. Persona 5. If you like turn-based JRPGs, this is a really fun, thought-provoking, weird game that's an anime-styled, inspired game. Then you got Cyberpunk 2077. It still runs decent. Not I wouldn't say it's amazing on the deck, but it's pretty good on the deck. It's pretty fun. And it's fun to tweak it to where you get it to where it runs well enough for you. Red Dead Redemption 2 is an amazing game. Spider-Man, Cult of the Lamb, Stray, Grand Theft Auto 5, Brotato. That's actually one I haven't tried yet, and maybe I need to pick up. A lot of these games on here are amazing games, and you could just choose a genre, and whatever, I bet you the genre is on here, and you're going to have a good time playing that game. As pretty much all the games, except for the Sons of the Forest, I will say, I'll put a little bit of an exception there. I'm kind of surprised that this is right here. That one, for some people, will crash their deck. It crashes my deck every once in a while, or actually, I don't think I've ever gotten into it in my last deck, but in my new deck, I'm going to attempt to try to get into it. There's some, I believe, some utilities you can use to get it to work, but it's definitely, like it says, Steam Deck compatible. It's kind of funny that it's on this list, but I wouldn't recommend getting this for the Steam Deck unless you kind of know what you're getting yourself into and expecting to have to play around with it a lot to get it to work. Then you got your Fallouts, which are Fallout 4. Any Fallout is amazing on the deck, as it's just you can wander around, and Fallout 4 is not as performance hungry, so you can get more hours out of it on the deck on the go. Horizon Zero Dawn is an amazing game, especially if you use the Cryo Utilities 2.0 utility to improve your deck, and this is one of those games that drastically improves its stuttering. Dead Space, another great game on the deck. I really like it. I mean, it's better on the PC just because it's one of those games. It is graphically intense. It still runs great on the deck. It looks so good on the PC. But if you have a deck and you want yourself a scary old time and be lost in space a little bit amongst some aliens that are going to potentially attack you, they will, and grab that Dead Space remake. It's amazing. Then you have Left 4 Dead 2, classic. If you have friends that have Steam Decks, if you have friends that just have PCs, this is one for 99 cents that you're going to have tens, 20s, 30 hours plus of fun with your friends, destroying, wrecking zombies. You know me, I'm a big zombie fan, and I think this is one of the best zombie games to ever come out. Jedi Fallen Order for $3.99. You can't beat that price. That is an amazing deal. I don't know if I've ever seen this game for this price. And the last I played it was last year. It played great on the deck. I don't know now because I know there's been some hiccups with some of the launchers, but I think it plays great again. And for that price, it's amazing, especially with the new one coming around the corner. Let's get on that. Doom Eternal, one of the best games on the deck in that it just runs so well. You can even play it with ray tracing on, which is, I don't know of any other game on this list that could do that. Doom Eternal looks amazing. It runs so well. It was almost like it was built for the deck. And then I'd be remiss if I didn't say, hey, get Half-Life 2 on the deck, because why not? Half-Life, Half-Life 2, any of the Half-Lives it's my favorite franchise. It's my favorite series. I love Half-Lives. I love playing as Gordon, defeating the aliens with the crowbar. You got the Resident Evil series, once again, plays really well. Resident Evil Village plays well on the Steam Deck. And at that price, you're going to have a really good time with this game on your deck. Like, all these are so good, but Mass Effect, if you run a really good sci-fi game, Mass Effect Legendary Edition works great on the deck. It's really fun. More games to come. I'll cover more of the Steam sales here, but let's move on to the other great news, which is the Steam Points Shop update news, whatever. Okay. We have the startup movies, the boot videos, whatever you want to call it. I've made utilities for this. Other people have made utilities for this. The community's made tons of videos for this. And it's nice to see Valve come out with first-party support, but it looks like it's only for their videos, meaning I don't know if they're going to be coming out with an easy way for you to add your own video from a store or anything like that, but they do add their own stores with high-definition videos, and they are awesome. You can see it right here. You have the turret factory from Portal, which, it's just such a smooth animation, and it gets me a little bit scared to open up my Steam Deck to see a turret facing me, but you know what? That's part of the fun, is getting scared a little bit when you turn on your deck. You don't know if your deck's going to drop and break. You don't know whatever. You got to be a little bit on edge so that you're always gripping that thing. With that, that's all the news I have today for this. That's a lot. It's a lot of news. But I definitely want to know in the comments below, what are you excited for? Are you excited about all the games on sale? Are you excited for the Steam Deck being on sale? Are you going to finally, buy it if you haven't yet? Or are you going to get yourself a second one? Are you going to get a companion for your PC? Sometimes I like to get a second dog to keep the other dog not lonely. Are you going to be doing that? Or maybe you have a significant other, friend, family member that could use a Steam Deck. Might be a good time to get one. Also, which of these boot videos are you going to be using? Are you going to be trying them, or are you going to be sticking with what you have? Because there's some really good community-made ones that, like the Fallout one, that's just so great. But these do look really fun, and I will be playing with these. That's the cool thing about boot videos. You have options. Valve even added more options, so it's great for us. With that, check out all my goodies down below, including sponsors of the channel, and our store, Discord. We have a ton of stuff down there that you can go Miranda around and shop for or just see what's there. So with that, thank you guys for watching. Check out my other videos. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. Later.